All right, so let's start this broadcast with the big story that we're tracking on WION this hour. Ukraine has just launched what is being dubbed as one of the largest ever drone attacks on Moscow early Wednesday. The Russian officials have said that their air defense systems managed to shoot down at least about 11 Ukrainian drones. The Russian Defense Ministry has said that a total of 45 drones were destroyed by the defense forces, including drones that were shot over the Moscow skyline. The Ukrainian forces have released a video of its troops fighting in the Kursk region. The attack has come as Russia continues to battle Ukrainian incursion into Kursk. The Ukrainian forces have either destroyed or damaged all three of the bridges over the Siem River in western Russia, leaving Russia to repel the biggest foreign attack on Russian territory since the end of the Second World War. Now, the Pentagon is trying to get a much more clearer picture of Ukraine's long-term objectives in the region. The recent surprise move by Ukraine is changing the very trajectory of this war and has boosted the morale amongst the Ukrainian war-weary population. However, the ultimate outcome of the incursion still remains very hard to predict.
And so that continues to be our focus. As it relates to their operation in Kursk, as I mentioned, they clearly have compelled the Russians to struggle in their response. It has certainly demonstrated the creativity and the battlefield prowess of the Ukrainians. But when it comes to what their longer-term objectives are here, that's something that we're still discussing with them.
Now, on the other hand, Russia has formed 3 new military groupings to bolster security in the regions bordering Ukraine. The Russian Defense Minister Andrei Belosov held a meeting on issues of military security of the border regions amidst the Ukrainian incursion into Russia.
We have launched a coordination council on military security issues in the border territories of Belgorod, Bryansk and Kursk regions. The work has already begun. Direct round-the-clock interaction has been established between the regional administrations, the commanders of the troop groups in 3 subsectors of the Russian Federation, and the responsible heads of the headquarters of the Ministry of Defense.
Now, in his first visit in nearly about 13 long years, the Russian President Vladimir Putin made an unscheduled trip to Chechnya. Putin was greeted by Chechnya's self-styled strongman leader Ramzan Kadyrov. He then went on a visit to the Special Forces Academy bearing his own name and spoke with the volunteer fighters who trained there prior to being deployed in Ukraine. Now, Putin later held talks with Kadyrov at the Chechen leader's residence in Grozny. Meanwhile, Russia also hit energy infrastructure in northern Ukraine in an overnight missile and drone attack and caused a huge fire in the west of the country. The Ukraine's Air Force's commander said that its forces had shot down 3 ballistic missiles and 25 of the 26 drones that were launched in the attack on 9 regions across the country. Now, Russia claims to have gained control of Ukraine's strategically important logistics hub. The Russian Ministry of Defense further claimed successful offensives in multiple regions, including in Kharkiv, Sumy, Donetsk and Zaporizhia, while repelling Ukrainian counterattacks. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.